Hello Libra, this is Victoria from Mindful Bamboo and I'm here with your January Tarot forecast. As always, we'll be looking at your love life, at your career and workspace, and we'll get you some guidance from the universe on how to best utilize the energy of the month of January. At the end, I'll post some messages from your person of interest to yourself. And of course, I will start with an oracle message. So today we're going to be using the whispers of the ocean. And let's get right into it. I hope you guys are doing great. Hope you have an awesome start of the year. We definitely had some big energies out and about already. And just a quick reminder that these readings are for Sun, Moon, and Rising Libra. So if you're checking this for a sun sign, please make sure to check out readings for other placements as well. This is where I'm almost at the end of publishing all the videos. I only have 2 more to go, Scorpio and Saggy. Everything else is already published, so go ahead and check it out. And of course, feel free to check out readings for your crosswatch, as a crosswatcher for your person. All right, Libra, your message is every step counts, number 10. There is an advantage in taking things slowly. Breathe deeply and fully as you consider your options. So it's very much a Knight of Pentacles energy where there shouldn't be any rush. Nobody is giving you specific deadlines to work up to, but there's definitely importance of moving forward, right? On taking steps, even if it's not an ideal step from the first go, but it's important to actually make it. All right, so for your love life, you have the Temperance. This is Sagittarius energy. You have the Wheel of Fortune, another Sagittarius card. Wow. And Justice. This is Libra. Wow. 10, 11, 14. Very interesting. Well, the major arcana is now for your career space. We have 7 of Wands, the King of Swords, and the Hermit. This is Virgo energy. The Advice, Knight of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, and King of Wands. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Swords. So we kind of have a King of Swords, Queen of Swords couple, which would be fitting very nicely since you are the air sign and they are a couple in the air element. But in tarot, they're not really considered husband and wife kind of deal. They're more like brother and sister kind of vibe. So of course, take it how it resonates for you. There may be an actual sibling or friend that is another air sign, or they're just very much driven by their rational thinking that will be a big part of your life in the month of January. But let's see what we have here. And quite a lot of, 4 major arcanas. Yeah, that's a lot. 3 of them in your love life space. And guess what? These cards are not really about the other person, they're about you. This is about the other person. It's almost like it needs to start rebalancing within you, and then you can rebalance the situation with another person, because Justice is your energies, Libra. It's about finding common language and finding a solution, right? But it needs to, the yin-yang rebalancing needs to happen first, and you need to be patient, and you need to look out for the divine timing, right? There's time to gather the knowledge. It's time to talk about it. There's time to be proactive in a relationship, and there's also time to be curious and observe, right? So look for the signs, because all these are major arcana. So you're being guided, Libra, at this time with your relationships. It doesn't have to be just your romantic partnership. It can be any relationships at all. So outcome. Summary number 1 is that it needs to start with your own rebalancing and patience within you. Cultivate that, work on that. Second of all, notice signs in terms of divine timing, right? Use your discernment, use your intuition. Feel if this is the right time to go for something, to say something, to do something, right? And last but not least, there's definitely a big power in finding commonality with another person and agreeing about stuff. Just make sure that both of you are involved in that process, that you're not trying to compromise with them while you're actually in the room by yourself, and also that when you're having a conversation that you see the other person wants to find a compromise and not anything else. Then for excuse me, for your career, it's 7 of Wands, King of Swords, and the Hermit. So very much about again, going within and finding your vibe, finding your truth, finding what ignites you, and what you want to represent with your occupation. Because it doesn't have to be a job, but this is about the main occupation that takes a good third of your life, more or less, right? So it needs to matter, it needs to have a message. What is your message, Libra? That's something for you to figure out in this month. And when you're thinking of making new commitments, of taking steps and showing up in negotiations, in signing up new contracts, in figuring out your next gig, then this should be like a number one thing that you figured out. What is the underlying message, right? What is the impact that you're creating? How does it align with your values in life? I know it sounds big, and you may be thinking, if I go down that road, I'll never find a job or something, right? Or it's always there's gonna be a dissonance. But that's exactly the food for thought that you need then, to think, do you really want to be in that profession, or you want to be working at that company? And it may be scary to just say, well, it doesn't correspond to my values, that's why I'm gonna quit, right? Because you have financial obligations, you need to support yourself, for example. But nobody's saying just go and quit tomorrow. But this is for you to follow that train of thought, again, with the King of Swords here, right? It's a very, very well-rounded, rational person, right? With analytical thinking, and the one who can build strategy. So can build strategy for that and see which way you want to move forward from where you are, if it doesn't reflect who you are and what you believe in. And then the advice that we have for you is the 9 of Pentacles, the 3 of Swords, and the King of Wands. So what can I say to you, Libra? January is going to be a lot about finding your voice and finding the inner calling, for sure, but also finding out what kind of life you want to build for yourself, right? And not coming from a place of broken heart, or place of past hardships, or place where you've been let down and you're thinking, I never want to go that way ever again, right? I don't want to be hurt like that again, so I need to be careful. This is almost the opposite energy, for you not to be careful, for you to take big swings, if anything. Yeah, and I know that we say every step counts, so it doesn't have to be too dramatic, too big, but you need to have that fire within, that passion, to be able to continuously take steps forward towards your dream, not just steps forward automatically because you have a job and a kid and I don't know, maybe something else you do with your time, and you're just following those footsteps, and you know that what you need to do based on those activities, right? There needs to be something more spontaneous and something that brings you joy and happiness. At least you can follow that approach to find out what you're actually passionate about. If you don't know where to start, then that's a great place to start, because by experimenting, by trying different things that at least for a moment you get curious about, you get interested in, they really help you figure out what is it that makes you tick, that excites you, that drives you forward, because that's where the treasure is going to be. It might take a minute to figure it out, but it's important to keep making steps towards it. Okay, let's get some messages for Libra from their personal interest. And it can be, you know, you're gonna go for a hike with your friend and you realize you hate hikes, but you love exploring new places, or, you know, you like the heights, you just don't want to be climbing your way up there. And there will be some more stuff in the like traveling department that you'll be able to explore and you'll be able to work with and find what you actually love doing. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have to, you don't have to just stick with one thing. So messages from your person, we have 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles in reverse, and 9 of Wands. So yeah, your person thinks that you're wasting your potential, Libra, to put it simply. And that you're actually not very satisfied with your life, right? Not necessarily complaining, but just generally unhappy. Like, you know that you deserve better. But it is like 3 of Pentacles is partly about putting like your head into it and creating something, right? And working for it, with it, working with other people, right? 9 of Wands is the fear that sometimes is taking you back. And they definitely want you to shine. They want you to see the prosperity and abundance that you deserve and see how powerful you are with everything that you can do. So yeah, your person is asking you to not to turn away the help that they are trying to offer and possibly other people are trying to offer you, and start figuring out what is it, well, A, what is it that you want, and B, what kind of fear is holding you back from it, because I can clearly see it, and that's part of what they want to help with, to figure it out and to support you, to make sure that you don't feel like you're going through this alone, right? But they definitely don't want to do the steps for you. They want you to be able to take charge and figure this out, figure out your strategy, figure out next steps, and start moving in that direction. And yeah, direction will change along the way, and that's also fine. You don't need to stick with it up front and commit for the next 3 years, right? Be agile, be flexible with it. Libra is very good at being flexible, but do not lose integrity of who you are and what you stand for. That's the key. That's the name of the game right now. Okay, I hope this was good for you guys. If so, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. Also share and comment what you'd like to see more on my channel. Until next time.